Hi guys, this is Mac here, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, which is called Mac Vlogs. I have another guest of mine for today's session. Her name is Amelia German. She is a wonderful human being who teaches yoga, and she is currently in Oman's Masirah Island teaching everyone how to calm their minds, relaxing for the relaxation of the mind and the mediation. Welcome, 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 Miss Amelia. How are you doing? You look fresh as ever. Please,
Thank you very much. I'm very well. How are you?
all well, all well. God's blessing, everything is tremendously, really nice. So, would you like to say something about yourself? Would you give a little small intro for my viewers to know who you
Yeah.
are and how you ended up in Oman?
Okay. Hi everyone. My name's Amelia. I am in Masirah Island now in Oman, and I've been here for about a year, although I first came here 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm teaching yoga, and before the lockdown, most of my students here were tourists who are coming to the island on holiday. And now I've moved all of my classes online, which is actually, I'm able to teach students from all around, which is great, from any country and at different
Mhm.
times. So yeah, so people often ask me how did I come to Zero Island in particular. It's kind of a long story. So I was
Make
actually
it
working
short.
as a biologist. I was my career in the UK. I'm from the UK. My career was as a biologist. I was mostly working with wildlife and conservation biology. So I'm really interested in nature and wildlife, so that's one of my passions. Anyway, so I was working mostly in research for around 6 or 8 years, and then I started to move more towards education side. So this took me to teaching um, in school. So I did teacher training, and then I found a job in Bahrain. I was in Bahrain for 2 years, and alongside this same kind of time, I started teaching yoga as well. I did my yoga teacher certification, and so I was
Mhm.
doing this kind of side by side. I was teaching the school kids in their after school club and, some teachers and things. So, yeah, so I had 2 years in Bahrain, and I loved my 2 years there. Absolutely fantastic. Still really love that island. But I would often come to Oman in my weekends and short holidays. There were so many places to explore, mountains and coast, and desert. So I
Wow.
loved coming. Sorry. Yeah, so I loved coming to
Wow, it's
Oman.
amazing.
Yeah, and then I ended up in Masirah Island 2 years ago, and I just love it because it's an island. It's very quiet, very peaceful. There's lots of interesting wildlife. The turtles that come here, and it's just. I mean, I love it. The
So
peace
can
and
you,
the.
wow, that's amazing. That's wonderful. So would you like to tell my viewers that is yoga your full-time job? Is it your passion or is it a hobby or you're just doing it for the sake of doing it or you just
I'm
love doing
absolutely.
it?
It's my full-time job now. It's absolutely. I'm spending 80% of my day doing yoga, teaching yoga, thinking about yoga. So, so yeah, so I've built up, a kind of community of people, in the different places where I've been teaching and through, online platforms. So,
Mhm.
so now I have my online classes, which anyone is welcome to, and I have a variety of classes which suit different people: meditation, um, hatha yoga, for exercise, and different types yoga for people who've done for a few years, people who have no experience. So that this is my it's my main activity at the moment. So everyone is
Wow,
welcome
that's
to come if you'd like to join the class, try it out. I think you'll be sharing my Instagram, my Facebook, and everything. So the viewers can, sorry, that's a fly on camera. The viewers can
yeah.
check it out and get in touch with me and ask me any questions about it.
Definitely. I have shared your social media links in my description for everybody to have a look and connect with you for your yoga classes and stuff.
Mm.
So tell me, Amelia, that we all are locked up. That's
Yes.
a difficult situation for every one of us at the moment. So especially
Yeah.
the ladies, the gents, the kids, grandparents, everyone is locked up.
Yeah.
So how would you advise, how would you train for the mind to be relaxed in this difficult time by doing yoga or mediation by being at home? Can you talk about or can you teach any techniques to the viewers that how it's going to benefit them to
Yeah,
take
sure.
calm
I can.
themselves in this difficult time, not to go into anxiety or depression, which everyone is going through. Some because a lot of people are not used to being at homes completely. They want to go out and enjoy, but they cannot enjoy basically because of the restrictions and the problems, and this virus is not ready to go as soon as we expect, and it's going to take some time before we find the vaccine to get over this. So would you like to share some techniques what people should be doing at home to relax their mind?
Yeah, I mean, the main kind of the reason why yoga and meditation is relaxing. There's several reasons. First of all, you're kind of you're able to focus on what you're doing, and you're not having to basically you get a break from thinking about worrying about this and thinking about that. So when you're doing yoga, you're really focusing on your movements, or if you're meditating, you're focusing your mind. So you're taking a break from this kind of any kind of anxiety and stress. So that's one thing. Secondly, the postures
Hmm.
that you do in yoga, is kind of they're
Hmm.
gentle, so they're very gentle moves. Um, I mean, it can you can do moves that are more strengthening and more exercise, but the movements themselves are quite slow and there's stretching involved. And this combination, it has a very calming effect on the nervous system. So it's not the kind of activity which will get you feeling more agitated. It has a calming effect on your nervous system itself. So this people can
Hmm.
feel this after they've done one class of yoga. You go to a class and you get this very nice, calm feeling in your mind that you don't get from any other kind of activity, actually. And this is why people keep going back to yoga again and again, because they realize they can get this very
Hmm.
calm feeling after each class that they couldn't achieve from anything else. And also, there's a lot of focus on breathing itself, and breathing, the way you breathe, it really affects how you feel. When you're in some kind of stressful situation, next time, just check what your breathing's doing. Probably you're breathing from about here and quite fast and shallow. So this, when you start to focus on your breath, train yourself through simple techniques to breathe better, breathe more efficiently. This can really, again, this will really calm down your whole system, your whole body. So these are the kind of things
Hmm.
which basically it will lead to you feeling more balanced and calmer, and so really will help to get you through this kind of time. And the brilliant thing about
Right.
this time is that you have many instructors who were teaching their studio classes before and now they can't, and they're all doing online classes. So there's a vast choice of different teachers and different schools and different styles that you can try, and it's not too
Hmm.
difficult to find. You can do a search on Facebook and Instagram, or
Hmm.
you can try my classes, as I said. So this is a really good time to be, trying out these different things, because it's becoming very available
Okay.
now. Like lots of yoga teachers, they
I
didn't
would
even
like
think about
to I
doing it
would like
online.
to ask you in between your question. I would just like to put a question across. Would be what type of people approach you for yoga? For example, whether they're men more or they're ladies more.
50-50. And actually, so many people, they,
And,
because
and from
yoga,
what age group? And what age group
every age group,
they join?
every age group. from kids to older people. Like the thing is now many people have heard about yoga. It's you can find yoga in every country in the world. And many
Hmm.
people maybe they hear a little bit from here and they hear a little bit from there, so they begin to think, okay, what is this? Maybe it can benefit me. Maybe it can help me with my
I know
bad
a
back.
friend of mine. I know a friend of mine here in Pakistan. Her name is Komal actually, and she is a yoga instructor as well, and she teaches all the corporates and the ladies and the gents, and she is doing exactly the same thing what you're doing, and she approaches people because of her contacts, and and she travels around the whole country. She's a travel blogger as well, so she's doing exactly the same thing as you know what you're doing. So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I
I mean,
understood what
for me, it's been a pleasure. It's been a real pleasure because now I can connect with people who I vaguely knew from years, or I was in a different country, so we could never do a class together. So now I'm teaching my family in UK. I'm teaching my past students from Bahrain. I'm teaching people in
Mhm.
Muscat. I'm teaching people in South Africa, China, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, people who I have met before, people who I haven't met before. And so for me, it's also been a pleasure for me during this time,
Yeah,
this
but when you're
lockdown.
teaching but when you're teaching them and they're joining your sessions or your classes, how are you asking them for the online payments and stuff like that for your classes? How
I
they're
mean,
being approached?
yeah, I mean, some of the classes which I do are free because I want people to try it out, and
Mm-hmm.
some of them it's quite a minimal price. But there's different methods from PayPal and uh, you know
Okay. Okay.
normal normal online ways. But so definitely, like people are welcome to try the class for no price and see if they get
So
on with it.
far, how many classes and sessions you have attended, I mean, conducted since March when this lockdown has started?
I was doing about two a day, about 5 days a week, and there was about 10 weeks. So uh,
Morning and
10 weeks,
evening both?
or probably around 100 classes actually, and since the lockdown. So yeah, it was a lot actually.
And morning and
Um,
evenings both
yeah, morning and
sessions.
evening, different people in different time zones. So I have lots of people in Europe. So if I do a class in the morning in Oman, it's going to be the middle of the night there. So I had to do different times for that. So I
And
was
one
doing
hour? Is it one
so
hour
1 hour,
session?
no, 40 minutes actually. 40 minutes is quite a good time because it's not too long. You can just kind of fit
Hmm.
it in. So 40 minutes seemed to be like really optimal. But lots of people were doing
So
two classes a day actually. They would do the morning and they would
where
do the evening.
where do you see yourself in future, and what is your future plans for yoga?
I mean, I really would love to carry on with these online sessions, and
Mhm.
I hope that I will also get some real life sessions as well. Before
Mhm.
the lockdown, I was starting to organize some kind of yoga retreats in Oman and in Masirah Island. So, you know, uh, hopefully, after these restrictions end, I'll be able to pick up these plans again. Um, so yeah, this is
Okay.
lots of different
Now,
projects.
now I have a very uh, a question which is related to anxiety. Okay, anxiety or
Yeah,
depression. What I have seen people that they don't know or they can't find solution and the ways to calm themselves. So because they don't know they don't do yoga, they don't do exercise, or they don't look after themselves. So people who does that, how can they guide them in such a way that you can make them relaxed and be more calm in their lives and stuff.
yeah. I mean, doing yoga, attending yoga classes is definitely worth a try.
Hmm.
And so meditation is really good as well. Meditation, it's like training your mind,
Hmm.
And actually, you can find lots of good guided meditations if you search on YouTube. Actually, if you find
Mm-hmm.
meditation for anxiety, meditation for depression, and you can
I
listen
see.
to these while you sleep. And actually, they kind of they tune into your subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of different things which can work for different people, but it's worth trying something out. Something may not work for you, but it would work for someone else, or you can try to do the yoga class itself. You can try to do meditation. So,
Mm-hmm.
but these techniques they've been shown to be helpful in these cases. So it's definitely worth a try.
Did you get did you get any chance of acquiring sponsors for helping you out with this to make it a bigger scale, to go in a bigger scale of uh, getting the corporates on a session? Like, for example, in companies, people go through a lot of hard time, in life. So they need their mind, they need to be mentally be relaxed. So maybe you can approach some corporates to have a session of yoga for their staff on the
Yeah.
weekends, or a session with different companies who would like their people and their staff to go through this process. Have anyone approached you for that, along with it being a
Um,
sponsor or something?
Not for this, not in this time, but before, when I was in Bahrain, I used to teach at the Bahrain Petroleum Company 2 or 3 times a week. They had a program for their employees. They had all of different classes for them to choose from after their working day, Zumba and
Mm-hmm.
kickboxing and yoga. So I used to, so it's definitely like it's a thing which some companies are looking for and interested in. But actually, that's a really good idea for this time as well, because they can do their classes online. So thank you for telling me that idea. It's good. I'll
Yeah, basically because
look
that
into
came
it.
to my mind. That came
Yeah,
to my mind basically, as I know that a lot of companies and corporates spend on their staff and their employees. But now, since because of COVID-19, nobody is going to be having that budget to do that. But in the past, I used to see them that they used to take all their staff members to a resort and play some activities to make them a bit
yeah,
relaxed, and look at maybe that's where you play different games and stuff to
yeah,
relax your mind, to be away from
yeah,
the desk,
yeah,
the
like
job, the
yoga.
clients
Yeah,
and stuff. So that's where you can rebuild, the calmness in the mind for the
yeah,
employees to be fresh at their work once they get back to the work in front of the
yeah.
computers and stuff.
Really good
So
idea.
I think we
Really
can
good.
play a great role for that, inshallah, when
Yeah,
everything is opened up and you can approach the corporates for the sessions like these through the
yeah,
HR
sure.
department.
Yeah, or even now, even online, it's a good idea.
Hmm.
Good idea. Thank you.
True.
Mm.
So that's really amazing. Thank you, Amelia, for coming down
Yeah,
for
thank
my
you so much.
session. So nice of you to take time out and
Yeah.
talk for my
Thank you so
channel, and help out people. What you're doing a great stuff, great work for
much.
people in Oman, in Masirah Island. So thank you once again,
Yeah,
and I hope you all the best in your life, and keep connecting and keep helping out people, and look after yourself. Thank you so much.
thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you just do a little shout out for my channel in your groups, if you don't mind? Would you like to say a small shout out to all the people out there to subscribe my channel, and then you can
Uh,
share it with your groups in UK and Holland
yeah,
or Bahrain and Oman and stuff, so
yeah, sure.
I'll be able to connect you everybody. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, sure. So Mac Vlogs is really during this time, there's been some very interesting interviews which I've been following myself as well. So it's a great chance to see what people are up to. So yeah, subscribe and like and share so that more people can hear and can this information can be available to them.
Thank you so much.
You're
Take care.
welcome.
God bless you always. Take care.
Okay.
Have a lovely, lovely
You
weekend.
too.
Take
You
care.
too. Bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.